Well, we have our first Arctic blast in place. It's going to depart starting tomorrow, and in its wake, an active pattern takes shape into next week. So we have one more cold night on the way tonight, sub-zero for most of the state, but a few degrees warmer, maybe 1 or 2 below zero instead of 7 below zero, which is only a degree away from our coldest temperature all last winter, which was of course a pathetic winter. And tomorrow, still cooler than normal, but upper teens will feel pretty good compared to the only single-digit highs today. So the Arctic blast departs, and in its wake, milder temperatures. We're going to be back to above normal temperatures Saturday through Monday. And that's going to be part of the problem here. Playing into the next couple of storm systems, it will not be just snow or just rain. We're probably gonna have a wintry mix. Saturday in particular, temperatures are gonna be near or just below freezing for highs. So if we get any sleet or freezing rain, that's going to be an icy coating potentially. Sunday we're above freezing though, and it looks like Monday too across southern Minnesota at least before things cool to normal temperatures. We don't see any real Arctic air next week in place, but we do have basically a train of disturbances. The first one on the west coast right now, this is what's coming Saturday, and then behind that is the Monday system, and then behind that we have a system for Wednesday next week. So it is going to be fairly active around here. So the first wave comes through Saturday. This is going to give us a mixed bag of precip we'll talk more about, and then another one on Monday. Again, kind of a mixed bag for many of us before that next system moves in Wednesday across the Rockies. So the problem is we're looking at the potential of an icy mixture. So in purple is freezing rain, orange is sleet, blue is snow. You get the idea. We have all the colors on the map here. And this is one model in particular. It's more aggressive on the ice side of things. And then the NAM model is a little colder, has it more snow, but also some ice moving into southeastern Minnesota. And it's all going to depend upon where is the freezing line aloft. Temperatures at the surface will be near or below freezing, but you go up a few thousand feet, where is that? On the model that gives us the most freezing rain, that freezing line is further north, warmer air aloft. But on the European model, we're kind of right on the edge. And each model is slightly different. And just for a 3D perspective, how you get freezing rain, you got to be in that sweet spot of below freezing temperatures at the surface and enough warm air aloft where it's liquid and then it refreezes, becomes super cooled water. Water that's below freezing, and then as soon as it hits the surface, it becomes ice. And then the further north you go, less warm air aloft, the more it's all snow. So right now when we look sort of a weighted average of the models, you get a few hundredths of an inch of ice. So maybe a light icy coating for the Twin Cities and points south, but this could all shift depending upon where those temperatures set up. And it does look as though we get at least a little snow, but the models again really are all over the place because each one has different temperature profiles, and you move it 30 miles, it's gonna make a difference. So anywhere from an inch to maybe a few inches of snow is possible Saturday. And then we're watching this Monday system, which will probably start as a mix too, and then turn to some snow to the north. That one looks maybe too warm to see much in the way of snowfall across southern Minnesota, but northern Minnesota may be in the line of some snow. Now this is the European model. The other models have been all over the place. The European model has been a little more consistent on at least producing a Monday storm system. It's just a matter of will that pan out and how much warm air is still around Monday when that storm comes through. And then another disturbance comes through Wednesday. This one is probably the most hopeful because temperatures will be below freezing, but if the track shifts, then we'll be out of the snow belt. But it could give us a narrow area of a couple of inches of snow. But again, if this shifts, and previous model runs have been further south and north, so we'll see what happens. That's still 6 days away. But the encouraging sign here is that at least we have several disturbances in the pipeline. The pattern is more active. Whether we get all of them or not, that's the question. But it's encouraging to at least see some of these disturbances around, if you're hoping for a white Christmas, that is. 6 for a high today, down to 2 below tonight. 18 tomorrow, that is still a good 10 degrees below normal, but we're making progress. Saturday will be milder, but not necessarily a pleasant day. We'll have that wintry mix of freezing rain, sleet, and snow showers, probably some accumulation. Dry mostly on Sunday and mild, but then Monday we are looking at that mixture of rain and snow again before things cool off towards normal temperatures next week, and that could produce potentially that snow on Wednesday.